there, welcome to Deep Thoughts While Driving. Me, myself, and I here as usual. The thought for the moment is getting along with coworkers. I say that because yesterday I got called in to work early. Basically, the conversation started with, hey, can you come in to work early? Well, how early? As soon as possible. I start at 4. I got this message at like 3:15. Like, yeah, can do. I'll be there as soon as I can. So I was indisposed at the moment. Kind of grabbed everything, threw my bag, gave my wife and kid a hug and kiss. Okay, I gotta go to work. They need me to get there like yesterday, kind of thing. Why? Don't know. Anyhow, so I get there and the one carried like myself, she's there by herself. Who are you working with? So she tells me who she was working with. Oh, apparently the nurse needed a, let's say, a mental health day. Due to confidentiality, I can't get into any specifics, but I'll just say that that nurse was supposed to work from 3 to 11, and she left about 20 after 3. The reason being is, well, how can I put this without breaching confidentiality? Certain members of the company were having a discussion, and people were very passionate about their opinions, and things didn't end as well as they could have. Instead of keeping calm and just explaining how you feel, people let emotions get the better of them, which happens, especially when you're very passionate about a specific topic, or extremely overworked and stressed out. And if you're having a conflicting opinion with the other person, sometimes it can cause problems. So anyhow, yeah, it was best that, certain individuals should not be around one another, and people should just take a breather and calm down, basically. Which I can understand. Where I work, we take care of disabled individuals, and okay, yeah, the radio caregiver burnout is very understandable. Yeah, it's a case of caregiver burnout, basically. I mean, you've got management who has to deal with the parents, have to deal with the staff, deal with staffing. They got to deal with the company and corporate and everything. They got a lot on their plate. Then you got myself and my other co-workers who are community support workers or carriers. We're up to our elbows in bodily fluids most days. We got the nurses who are also doing the same thing, but then they kind of got to keep on everything as well. So you got multiple levels, and we all are very passionate about the care for our clients. So sometimes if someone doesn't see things the way you see that, it can be extremely stressful, especially when you're being a very passionate individual. So passion's got the better of people, and there was multiple people involved. Everybody involved just kind of got a little more worked up than they needed to. So whatever, it happens, especially when you're working in as an environment that's becoming exceedingly stressful because of client illness, and you're concerned for their health, or you're dealing with other issues. I think some people might have let their personal issues get involved with their work issues, but I wasn't there. I don't know. I kind of got it third hand kind of thing. But yeah, I pride myself on being able to get along with pretty much everybody. And if I can't get along with you, there's something wrong, and there's usually a pretty identifiable reason. I've worked with I had great difficulty working with one individual, not at this job, but a different job, because they came in as a new person and they had the attitude, I know everything, my poop doesn't stink, you can't tell me anything. And I was supposed to train them. So my job is to show them how we do things. And all I got was, well, just shut up and leave me alone, I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, I understand you believe you know what you're doing, but you don't know how we do things here. I mean, I know you know how to provide care, you know how to do this, that, and the other, but we do things here a certain way. We have certain procedures, and that's what I'm trying to show you. I'm not trying to show you how to do your job, just, you know, like paperwork and stuff like that kind of thing. And that individual just couldn't grasp the concept that I wasn't knocking their ability to do their job, just trying to show them how we do things, the way the manager wants things done, kind of thing. And it caused a conflict, and the entire time that that person was employed for their company, they just had this attitude that nobody could tell them anything, which was quite sad, because on a personal level they were a nice person, but if you tried to tell them anything, the way we handled medications, anything, it's like they just lost their cool. It got to the point where the manager, well, actually, supervisor, manager, whatever, the manager made it quite clear, listen, you're doing a good job when it comes to providing care. However, we do things paperwork-wise a certain way, and you're not following the way we do it, and if you are incapable of doing it the way we do it, you will not be employed here. And instead of just opening their ears and listening, they got their back up and copped an attitude and got fired. Which is funny, because that was the first person the manager had ever fired in her entire life. Ever. And she's not the kind of person who gets overly emotional. You know, like, it was weird. So, yeah. When in doubt, take a step back, take a breath, and try and get along with your coworkers. That's it. That's all. Take it easy. Have a good one. Catch you later.